This is Tim from No Cover. All right, hold on. I'm not even a diva like this either. This is the first time I've ever done a cut. I usually go way through it. He usually busts my balls.
We'll use that later.
All right, Tim from No Cover, and I'm here with Tony.
What's up, buddy?
And Adrian.
How's it going?
They just were on the No Cover stage right now. Fucking killing it. How was your guys' experience, man?
Playing the show?
Yeah.
It was fun, man. We've done this a couple times together. I brought him to Mexico with me, and we did like 4 shows?
3. I think
3 shows?
3 or 4. Yeah, I don't know. It was a blur. It was a fun trip.
It was. But yeah, you know, it's different. It's always like an awkward thing going up, doing the songs the way that we did it, just sort of broken down versions of them. I remember doing it the first time I ever did it. I went over to Australia a couple of years ago, and I was so fucking nervous. I mean, I played a million shows in my life, and I was so nervous. And my buddy, he's played guitar with me before on tours. He lives in Australia, and I was like, man, I'm nervous. He was like, dude, so am I. And he's like, this is the most nervous I've ever been. I'm like, me too. And I was like, fuck. So it didn't help that we then both realized how nervous we were. Like, then we got really nervous.
You guys just worked yourselves up.
Yeah, it was just like full anxiety attack. But it's cool. You get over it, and then I think doing shows like this makes you sort of pay attention to like singing more, and like, you know, because when you're doing the rock show, it's more of like putting on a good show, and it's like you're still singing as good as you can, but at the same time, like, it's a little
Moving
more
around a lot more,
yeah.
and it's, you know, you're just in that moment of just
performing,
performing and having a good time. And as to where acoustic, your focus is more just that guitar and your vocals. You know, it's
and everybody
very raw.
can hear you too.
Yeah. So when you mess up, it's you know that you messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was over there and I saw you on stage, and I was like, God damn, you're like, you got fucking pipes still. You know, if not got better. How do you keep that going? You know, I mean, are you like real like, oh, I can't smoke, or I can't, you know?
Actually,
Well, I mean, you have to protect that.
I
You know
woke
what I
up
mean?
with like no voice this morning, and I was like, "Fuck! Of course, this would be the day that I'd wake up." It always happens like that. It always is. Because we went, I came and hung out with them on the first day of work in Pomona, and so we partied all night. At least I did. And I took the next day completely off. Just laid down. Later on, I was fucking hungover, and I didn't really ever get my voice back. And then I was like, because I'm not like completely warmed up right now. Like, he's been on tour and singing and doing a record and shit, and I've been writing new songs, but you're only singing here and there when you're demoing shit, so it's not like, you know, stretched out. And I was like, fuck, of course. So, and then on the way here, I was chain smoking, which I was like, I'm not gonna smoke at all until after the show. And then it was like we were sitting in traffic for 45 minutes, and I was like, dude, give me a cigarette.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I was like, give me another cigarette, and I was like, fuck, why'd I do that? But, you know.
You know, I swear to God, I thought that. I was like, God damn, his fucking voice is phenomenal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I thought I could tell you were smoking a lot.
No, I was like, he must not smoke. He must be like.
Another thing you learn too, and I mean, he's fucking, this dude's got pipes on him.
I know, that's right.
And he smokes non-stop too. It's insane. It pisses everybody off. And yeah, like, I mean, you learn, as you get older, you sort of learn how to sing too, like how to sing properly, so you're not fucking up your vocal cords. Like, there's a way to sing, to not stretch your shit out the wrong way and to, you know, blow your vocal cords. So
I think that coupled with, I mean, Tony obviously has been doing this for so long, and he's a true professional. No, I didn't mean it that way, dude. But you know, it's one of those things where a lot of the singing has to do with up here. You know, just being confident, knowing that you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, just like he wasn't quite warmed up this morning when we first met, and we were supposed to rehearse, which we didn't even get a chance to.
we were supposed to.
Didn't get to.
We did one song.
Yeah, we did one song.
And
I got a phone call. I had to go to the merch booth and do a signing, but
he walked away, and I
sounded great.
Told everybody, I was like, well, that was our one song. Let's see how this goes.
Hey, what's up? We're Mest. This is one song. Here we go.
Luckily, that's what we always did. As Mest, we never set the bar too high. So once we get on stage, it's like, if it's a decent show, he's like, dude, that was awesome. I'm like, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Mexico, the first show we played in Mexico, I'll never forget it because it was a pretty long set. I think it was like 15, 16 songs or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I think by song 4, I look over at Tony and my leg's going because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I'm like playing and my legs just tapping. I look over at Tony. I'm like, I gotta piss. Tony looks over at me doing the same thing. He's like, I gotta piss too. We literally, 4th song in, we stopped. We're like, all right, guys, we're sorry.
We're gonna
We'll
go
be right
piss.
back. And that was great too, because like we came back, we're like, okay, now we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have made it the whole set.
No, I
It
wouldn't
was
have either. I
fucking-
probably would have just pissed my pants and been like, it's punk rock.
Quick pee break. It worked out.
What do you guys got coming? What does the next 6 months look like? I mean, together and even separate.
For me, and he's part of some of it. I got Mexico in the beginning of August, which that's what you're doing with me, right? Mexico?
That's the only thing I'm not doing.
Yeah. No, so what you're not doing? Oh, you're doing Europe with me.
I'm doing Europe with you.
It's confusing. I have all these band whores that tour with me. So I'm doing. I got 3 shows in Mexico, and then I go over to Europe, and he's coming with me for 2 weeks. In the process of writing a new record, a new Mest record, but original lineup guys. Yeah. So we're releasing a new record. We're talking to 2 different labels right now, which I'm not even say the labels, but we're just negotiating and figuring out which one we're going to go with, which makes the most sense. And it hasn't been announced yet, so I don't know when this is going to air. So you can cut this out because they want to announce it whenever they want. But original lineup, Mest is playing Chicago, which is July 24th, I think. But they're announcing it July 9th, so if you use this before July 9th, edit. And then this, yeah. And then we gotta.
Hey, I need this out tomorrow. It'll come out July 10th.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
Perfect. That works.
So by this time, we'll have already played it. And then we got another festival in Chicago with Les and Jake and the Descendants. And then we're just gonna start playing like weekend shows and touring and doing some shit. I mean, he's probably a lot more busy, but
We just have the full Warped Tour, and then Warped Tour ends August 5th. I get on a plane August 6th, then we head out to Europe, and then I get home from Europe. I don't even know, like the 22nd of August or something. We get
20th.
home. That's the last show, is the 20th, I think.
oh, okay, then
So
I'm wrong.
we get home like the
I don't know.
22nd, and then I leave 9 days later. We're doing a headliner, a 2-part. So we do 6 weeks on the West Coast, Midwest, Northwest, Southwest. Then we have 8 days off. Then another 6 weeks the rest of the country. Then then we get home and chill out for the the rest of the year. And I think we have one festival in December, but I don't even know all the details about that yet. But I know we're playing it, but I don't know what it is because our manager's crazy. And then we relax for the year, and then hopefully start heading out to Europe. We'll be signing with a European label as well, so we're excited about that. And so I think between the both of us, we have a lot of stuff coming out, new records, new songs.
Yeah, his manager makes him work a lot. Our manager's like, he knows better. We're like, we're old, man. We're limiting where we play.
Hey, so when you guys come out with the Mest album, I'll throw you on the cover, and I'll help support that shit, man. All right.
That'd be fucking rad.
I appreciate it. Well, guys, where can people find you? What's your social medias?
We have, I don't even know my band one. Is it Mest Official? I like that you know that and I don't. Mest Official, and then mine's at Anthony Lovato. I got Tony Lovato taken away because I was posting like these random nude photos of these like Japanese families where it would be the entire family it was like a family photo, everybody standing there, and it was like the girl and then the girl and the boy, who I'm assuming, I don't know their ages, maybe 18 to 24, and the parents and the daughter and the parents are just fully dressed in nice clothes, and then for some reason the son's completely naked. So I would post these photos, and I was like, this shit's hilarious. And then it would get like taken down, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna post it again. I didn't know that eventually they're like, fuck you, and they delete your. So yeah. Well, I figured out when I went. I figured out when I went to sign in, or when I went to the thing, and it was like, you've been deleted, and I was like, fuck. So mine's Anthony Lovato, not Tony Lovato. I
Got my fucking YouTube deleted.
You can't post content that you don't own.
And it was, we were asking, like, do you remember when that the school shooting happened and they're saying like crisis actors and shit like that? So we have a radio show, right? And we just had a conversation about not even accusing nobody, not saying, oh, this is a crisis, just talking like, I was, what is this? And not even having a stance on it. They said we're bullying.
And you know what fucked up was that people can mark it as like a bullying thing. I feel like they're still supposed to do some research to make their own opinion of what it is and what isn't. Because otherwise you can go around and just fucking mark everything as bullying, get people's pages.
Everything's bullying if you want to be technical.
Even me being like, everybody get the fuck up.
Yeah.
That could be bullying.
That's
I mean, like on
me.
stage,
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah.
Tell me how to live my life. And what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is just Adrian, ADRIAN _AWS, and the band is just at Assuming We Survive.
Well, fuck yeah, man. Hey, I really appreciate it. I mean, I seriously do. Like, it really a dream come true. Like, I never thought that I would be sitting here, like, fucking, like, you're one of my top guys. So
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thanks for the support.
and
Thank you, brother.
thank you. All right, we're out.
Awesome. We did awesome.